Welcome in, everyone. If you are watching this stream live or watching the VOD, I hope you are doing well on this Sunday afternoon. We are going to be finishing off Dark Souls Remastered today. Well, that is the plan anyways. And we are going to move on to Dark Souls 2 afterwards. I haven't exactly planned on how I'm going to do that just yet. But we'll get around to that when the time comes, won't we? I did do a little bit of messing around and realized that in order to light roll with my bow on my back, I would have to invest a fair bit more into vitality. So I decided we'll just drop the bow, and if I need it, I can equip it. I was thinking about kindling this bonfire, if I remember right. And I think this is the bonfire that you'll go from to fight Artorias. So it would make sense. So you know what? We'll go ahead and do that. We'll kindle this bonfire one time, and see how that feels. I'm noticing my Estus flask is +3. Alright, let's go level up our Estus. I'm sitting on 2 Firekeeper souls, one of which is unique. It belongs to the Dark Moon Knight. Soul of the Dark Moon Knightess, Firekeeper of Anor Londo. A Firekeeper's soul is a draw for humanity, and held within their bosoms, below just a thin layer of skin, are swarms of humanity that writhe and squirm. Her brass armor serves to disguise this ghastly form. Okay, let's go level up our Estus, shall we? Get it to +5. I think that's as high as it goes.
Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
Buddy. Lucille Sanctuary, or yeah, I guess so. So we're definitely going to be doing a Pyromancer in Dark Souls 2, I think. I don't know what weapons I'm going to use, though. But we'll figure that out. You know, hold on. Yeah. Let's go level up the leggings before we go on. We should be able to do that from the bonfire, assuming I have the upgrade materials, which I think I do. Twinkling Titanite. Oh. I see. Well, we might go and spend all of our Twinkling Titanite then. Nearly. Very nearly. I didn't know. I don't know what our defense was beforehand, but our defense is better now, so that's cool. This way or this way? Hello there. I'm going to assume you guys are weak to fire, which is why I'm killing you so easily. More delayed than I was expecting. Wait, I just remembered! Yeah, okay. Oh shit. Ow. Ow. Oh my goodness gracious. That's unfortunate. Some bad rolls. Let's get our humanity back. And our souls, I guess. Come on, do it. Oh, no. Okay, that just didn't hit me. I am also kind of just spamming here, like it's Dark Souls 3. Maybe I should not be doing that so much. Ow. Alright, you know what? No, we'll put that back. That's there for a reason. Reason I really need, but hey. Can't walk up here. I don't trust you. Why do I not trust you? Well, I don't trust you because you're running away. Enemies don't run away without reason. Okay, well. So far, so good. Touch late in my roll. Didn't even roll there. Jeez. Good job, Makuta. That's the second time. That is the second time. all of this moss that I suspect is not really gonna come in handy. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it will, but I don't recall there being any enemies that do bleed in the DLC. There could be poison. I don't remember there being poison, but I could see there being poison, and I have simply forgotten. Same is true for bleed, of course. There could be bleed. I am picking up 10 billion four-pronged plows, it seems. Force humanity makes a significant difference in the damage I'm dealing. Interesting. Twinkling Titanite, very nice. Ragdolling these guys around like they don't weigh anything. Guardian leggings. Yeah, no. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Leggings of the Stone Knights, Guardians of the Forest Sanctuary. The Stone Knights are golems animated by magic, and their enchanted leggings are oppressively heavy. Are they? Yeah, they are fairly heavy, aren't they? I don't know if I would call that oppressively heavy. It's not much heavier than the one I'm using right now. Oh, Calamite. I'm looking forward to wishing I was smart enough to turn off the game audio when I fight you. Oh, no. You ain't going nowhere, sir. Twinkling and chunks. Very nice. 2 of both. Double nice. Look at this purple stuff on the ground. Oh, scissors. Scissors! Can I make that with the jump? Probably not. Aha! Probably not indeed. Lots of holes leading to certain death. Oh, very close. Guardian helm. Yeah, I knew he was there. I thought I had more time before he got to me. Obviously, I did not. We have a guardian behind me, but I want to just make sure I'm not going to be ambushed. Does not look like I will be. Is that the big? No. I haven't seen one of these guys do that since the first one. Twinkling, very nice. Guardian armor. Gallows great arrows. disturbing. A little, ominous, maybe? I think we wanted to go this way. Ambush? Elizabeth's mushroom. That is a very valuable consumable. Large medicinal mushroom of Elizabeth, keeper of the sanctuary. Eating this mushroom invigorates the flesh and greatly restores HP for a limited duration. Its dramatic effect can make the difference between a warrior's life and death. Maybe we'll actually use it instead of, like, hoard it. I don't know if we will. I should. I have a bunch of guys behind me, but I can kill these guys real fast before they're a problem. See? This weapon feels very strong. Who would have thought? Soul of a brave warrior. Bleed moss. Oh, sorry, purple moss. That is trimming the hedges a bit. You know, I could have just not attacked them. I'm the bad guy here. How dare I? Crystal lizard. Okay, let's try and sneak up on that. Oh dear me. Two of them at once? That's gonna be a problem. Oh, shit. Okay, so you only do that if I'm still in range, I guess. Gotcha. Okay, thanks for getting stuck on that tree. That was a little risky. Oh, he's not dead! I thought he was dead! I thought that's why he... Oh my goodness. He didn't follow up with the explosion, so I thought he... Okay. Can we sneak up on this crystal lizard, or does it see us? It sees us. Get back here, you! Twinkling and green Titanite shard. I'm so surprised that you guys aggroed. Why would you do that? Large soul of a proud knight. Frank, welcome. Good evening. Is the game a bit dark? Hope you're doing well. Soul of a proud knight, you don't say. Is that all that's here? I feel like we're missing... Oh, hold on, is that just the stone set? No, Okay, no. I'm missing the Guardian gauntlets. They could be further ahead. You're home now, be able to be moving out the spring. Oh, well, I hope that goes well. It's occurring to me that maybe we're missing the gauntlets because they're somewhere I haven't been yet. That I'm kind of skipped. It's Mr. Bloodborne. Kinda Demon Souls too. Bit of a fat official here, but this is decidedly Bloodborne.
Let me guess.
Yeah,
by a shadowy limb
it moving
and
normally
dragged off
is.
to the past. Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
Green blossoms, moss clumps, throwing knives, fire bombs, black fire bombs. This guy's got it all. Humanity for 10,000 souls. Well, we've used some of these, so let's just buy those so that when we find some out in the world, we can't pick them up.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias?
No.
The legendary abyss walker from the old tales. Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
Do I know you? I literally
So long.
just met you, and you're kind of like just laughing at me the whole time. I don't know, like, oh, what do I know? I don't know, it sounds like you know something. Ah, there they are. Guardian gauntlets. We are not going to be using them, but they look okay. They are extremely heavy. Goodness gracious. Alright, so this... Yes, I have not been here yet. I could have been here, though. Just not... Wouldn't have been able to use the elevator. Ow. Honestly, it might be prudent of me to, kindle the bonfire just because the run back to Artorias, which I will almost certainly have to go through at least once, is probably going to sap some Estus from me. Alright, 3R1 was a bit greedy. Just a bit. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I know where we are. Let's go back down the elevator. We're not gonna go face off against Artorias before we reset our Estus. That would likely go very poorly. But before I go down the elevator, let me check around its sides. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. These glowing flowers are really deceptive. They make me think it's an item at first. Love the Fury Sword. It has been a lot of fun. It's my first time using it, and I've been enjoying it a lot. It is a very flashy weapon, and an otherwise rather non-flashy game. Honestly, I would say that this thing's... If this thing was an Elden Ring, I would call it a flashy weapon. Even than, you know, the flashy game. Alright. This goes to where Calamite is. I don't think I can face off against him yet. Even if I can. I really don't want to. Thank God we one-shot the dogs. I also have some poise compared to when I normally fight dogs. Which makes them a little less frustrating when they're not staggering you every single hit. Holy shit. No, it does look neat. It actually, unsurprisingly maybe, kind of gives me vague Monster Hunter vibes. Very vague. No, but I like it. And rats don't care about your poise? That would not shock me in the slightest. Welcome in, Metal. I don't think I have given a rat a chance to swing at me since I got these, since I equipped these boots. How many homeward bones do I have? Just 10? It'd be a bit lazy to use one right now, I think, so we're gonna hold off. I'd like to keep a couple in reserve. And I think I'm definitely going to use a few of them. Oh, he sells them.
So long.
Why did I only buy 5?
Oh.
I can afford so many, and I only bought 5. There. I can afford to use them now, willy-nilly. Incredible. Nothing beats anvil on a stick for you? Is that a weapon in Dark Souls 1? I know it. I'm pretty sure anvil on a stick is a thing in BS2. We're gonna go ahead and kindle this bonfire one more time. Both in DS2 and in Elden Ring? Are you sure? That does not ring a bell for me. I forgot I had to reverse Halloween, of course. I know there's the blacksmith hammer. That's DLC weapon. Right! I totally forgot about that somehow. Fake Elden Ring fan, so true. Welcome in, Loba. Hope you're well. Alright. I guess we're gonna go... We're gonna go fight Artorias. He's going to be super easy, because I have fought Night Rain Artorias, and holy shit. By proxy, fake DS2 fan as well? How dare you? It's possible, Loba. It's also possible I just haven't memorized all of the weapons in the DLC because I just don't bother to pick most of them up. Because I haven't gone in... I mean, that's not even true. Actually, no, that is kind of true. But I don't have cause to pick up most weapons in the DLC. Loba linked the video last night, Metal. And I don't think it's coincidence that Vengirl's body and PCR seem to share a lot of the same moveset. But so does Pontiff Sullivan, which is interesting. I would actually say that I think Pontiff Sullivan's moveset is a closer match. Some of it, at least. Oh my gosh, it's him. Sartorius. The legendary Abyss Walker. That damage is not good. I mean, I guess... No, the damage number doesn't look good, but the health bar is moving. I say the health bar is moving, and this is true, but, like, my damage does not feel good. Ow. Brought elemental damage against the DLC bosses. You say that like I am any expert on how the DLC bosses function. Maybe it's not a wise thing to do, but I am no expert. It was no conscious decision on my part. Gio, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I don't know why I'm not playing Locked On. Not that... Oh dear. Okay, I thought I fucked it up. I don't know, maybe I did. I was trying to do the kickflip! Oh my goodness. That's unfortunate. That would have been the nice flashy ending, but alas. Well, that was good. Night repulsed. Welcome in, Kelvin. Plus 10... what? Oh, plus 10 broken straight sword. Yeah, that sounds like an experience for sure. I don't want to imagine that, Frank, because I don't know. Like, I'm sure it is possible to beat Night Rain's version of Artorias in Elden Ring, but it sounds like it would be extremely difficult. I think this door is locked and we have to come back here later. Yepers! Depends on if Dark would ring or not. Okay, fair. I will admit, I am probably one of the last people who should be commenting on whether or not Night Rain Artorias would be a hard boss in this game. Because I'm not familiar enough with this game. To really say. He wouldn't be a walk in a park, but difficult. I would imagine he would be difficult because he would be faster. But maybe I am being silly in thinking that. Ow. Also, his ability to completely trivialize iframes by just outright ignoring them on some attacks. Will Mac be invaded here? Good question. I've only been invaded once the entire playthrough. And I died right as the invader spawned, so, oops. He does that in DS1? Does he? Okay. Basic character movements are there, you just don't know if there are short enough recovery frames to dodge his multi-hit combo. Okay. Hey, Terrid. Hope you're doing well. I think the most significant thing is that you, as far as I know, you cannot knock him out of his power-up. So he will get, so if you can't kill him quickly, he will get stronger. And you can't do anything about that. I am level 67 metal. No character in that range? Oof. The Heedless test. And what is that exactly? Ow. Oh my goodness, someone looted my chests? How dare they? You don't see a problem with just pumping them full of heedless weapon skills? You don't consider them difficult? Heedless weapon skills. Dark Spirit Retro has invaded. Well, that answers that. I have been invaded. This is somewhere to drop down to, I think. I'm sorry. I forgot those were a thing. Elden Ring really, really dropped the ball on the carvings. Oh shit, I didn't even see him! Oh dear. I don't feel like this. I don't feel like. My goodness, black flame. Ah, shit. Deserved. Very predictable on my part. GG's. Alright. So let's get back there and get my souls. I'm not desperately in need of them, to be honest. No, that was fun. I think the only criticism I have is that they were throwing out a lot of parries. So it was kind of inevitable I was gonna fall for one of them. I just fell for like the most predictable one in the Ow. Lucille Catalyst. DS1 parries are free. This is very true. So like I should just shut the fuck up. You are absolutely correct on that. If that actually was you, Loba, GG's. If it wasn't, how dare you impersonate that person? How did that not one-shot you? Actually, I know how it didn't one-shot. I don't have humanity, so I do less damage. I think I'm going the right way. They're calling you the greatest DS1 invader of all time? Well, you beat me, so it must be true. No! I said no. My goodness. They hid the chain. How dare they? I have to hit. Aha! Mia, welcome. I need to drop stuff. Oh my goodness. I need to put a bunch of stuff into storage. I would rather not fight you on that narrow path, so I'm just gonna shoot you. Sorry. Not sorry. Oh, goodness gracious! A raid! K-Style and Raiders, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hope DS2 treated you well. Style, Hidden Ghoul, Bemused. Hope you guys are doing good. We are going to be playing Dark Souls 2 ourselves. Before too long, I suspect. Does it treat anyone well? Well, I guess that depends. Hope you had fun with it regardless. I'm looking forward to playing it myself. It's been, well, it's only been a year. But we're going to be doing a Pyromancer, which I have not done in many years in DS2, and I remember it being quite a bit of fun. Space Chris, welcome, welcome. Had plenty of fun. I'm glad to hear that. And Metal, thank you for the shout out to Style. You just missed it, but I got absolutely crushed by the best Dark Souls 1 invader of all time. It was something to see. Never done a sorcery run, nor pyro or miracle. Well, I think between DS1, 2, and 3, 2 is probably the game that has the most enjoyable magic. I would say you can definitely have fun with it in the other games as well, but I think that 2 has it. Okay, let's shoot that guy. Gotta run, 5:30 p.m. dinner time. All right, thank you for the raid, Style. Enjoy your dinner. I do appreciate it. Not getting that high ground damage bonus. Darn. Green Titanite shard. One shot, really? Woohoo! Rubbish. Wait, I'm one-shotting you guys now? Why am I one-shotting you? I think I'm one-shotting them, because there's a lot of them. Brilliant! No! But I'm not one-shotting that one! Oh, that was not even close. No, sir. Bloated sorcerer head. Oh, my. Oh, this is DS1. Running attacks do more damage than standing attacks, or neutral attacks. I forgot about that. That's very amusing. Bloated head. Oh, my goodness. I'm just getting all the fashion. I'm out of Estus. Oh, no. I am out of Estus. Well, I guess we're gonna have to keep going. We have humanity. Is this a shortcut elevator? I think this is a shortcut elevator. Can't remember the last time you played DS1? Ah, okay. Trying to remember. I don't think I'm gonna kindle this bonfire just yet, but I might end up doing that. Let's repair our stuff. So I'm doing less damage to these guys, but these guys are a different enemy, I think. They're very similar. Their eyes aren't glowing red. Or they're not glowing as brightly, at least. which makes me think that they might be considered a different enemy. But it is actually kind of hard to tell. Oh shit. Not even close. Alright, hold on. Let's go over here. They just aren't in the dark. Okay. Well, then I'm a little confused as to why I'm doing so much more damage to these guys than the ones up top. Well, no. Now I'm confused. So I was doing normal damage to those two. I need to put stuff in storage. Oh, you can't strafe that? Sir. Shooting them with a bow is just not worth it. Oh, hey, did he knock that down for me? How? Oh, shit. Hi. It is pretty creepy, yes. Ow. Could up, you die. It may look like I knew this was here. I didn't. I stumbled on it by chance. Lucky me, right? What's the point of it? Because, I'm pretty sure oh, I have not been in this room. At least, I have been. Oh, Makuta, you fool! Okay. Dark Moon invasions more active than Red Eye invasions? Huh. Interesting. I'll be honest, I had actually forgotten the Dark Moon invasions are a thing in this game. This Research Hall, Abyssal Woods, Earthil Dungeon, and Tower of Latria, yes. Yes. Tower of Latria is so good. Do I jump to that board right there? Okay, apparently I do. Well. I can't tell. That's a good question, Loba. Need light. I have light. This room seems largely pointless, though. Chat, we do have ads that are about to begin, so I will be taking a quick break, and when they're over, we will continue. Give me just a few minutes. And same, Frank. Latria is, I think, still my favorite overall From Software level that they've made. Okay. The ads are over, and I am back. As for scariest area in DS2, I'm not sure because, like Frank said, I never felt any, like, fear or... I didn't feel like an area was spooky in DS2. And to be honest, I think I kind of feel the same about DS3, but Irithyll Dungeon is definitely supposed to be a kind of spooky level, and we're going to ignore the jump scares. We're going to ignore arachnophobia as well. Otherwise, it's definitely Seldora, yes. I feel like it's supposed to be the area beneath the gutter. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But I always find that area more annoying than scary. Kind of like Frank said with Fog Woods, actually. It never even occurred to me that whoa, shit. That those woods are supposed to be scary. But obviously, yes, because invisible people. As welcome in, and thank you for the 10 stream streak. 10 trick mirror streams, so it seems. Welcome in. And happy Sunday to everyone. Pew pew! Oh, press dodge too late. Nice try. I skipped the key to get out. Did I? Oh shit. Alright, I'll go back. That's kind of a big deal. I don't know if that's the key, but that's definitely an item. I kind of expect it won't, just because it's a PvP-orientated game. But I would be happy to be proven wrong. Obviously, it will have PvE, so, plenty of room for me to be wrong. True, we do. And that is absolutely horrifying. But that's not spooky horrifying, that's just, like, horrifying. Oh shit! I was too preoccupied in my own mind! Oh no! Oh, I was not playing at all. I was on autopilot there. That's the first time I haven't even, like, stopped to look at a chest for a second. Oh shit. Alright. Alright. Absolutely deserved. Gal Mimic stays winning. Oh man, that was good. Thankfully, the run back is not absurdly long. That would have made it a little more annoying. But one way or another. You think you're so cool. Oh, look at you. Alright, Mimic. I have a score to settle with you. There we go. There we go. Now we go forward. Poor Mimic, murdered in cold blood. That was vengeance, Bemuse. That thing ate me. Or did you just not notice? Fuck. Okay, we need to, like, be paying attention. He was hungry? Well, I'm not food! I'm not food, okay? I'm not food. I highly doubt I'm going to finish Dark Souls 2 during the week, or before the, oh, right. I am not going to be getting particularly far in DS2 before, the weekend, I don't think. I'm not going to be streaming every day on the week, and I'm going to be starting quite a bit later. So the streams are going to be quite a bit shorter. At least, fairly sure that's the case. I am thinking I do want to do a Dark Souls, or a New Game Plus run of DS2. So, you might have an opportunity there. You can on Tuesday? Okay. Then I'll see if I can start a little bit earlier on Tuesday for you. Ow! I'm doing it again. I'm getting distracted. It's all chat's fault. What did you just do? That looks bad. Jeez. I went through here no issue. First time. Phenom and Raiders, welcome. Thank you for the raid, Phenom. Hope your stream was good. Were you doing more Bloodborne? I don't remember this guy's moveset. I just remember this guy's a pain in the ass. Loba, Phenom, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the shoutouts to Phenom. Hardest boss in the game? Possibly. Ooh! That hurt. And I'm not even talking about, like, damage to my HP. I don't know how that missed me. Finally killed Ludwig. Very nice. Whoa. Leather gloves. Amazing. Actual Lady Maria came in your chat and gave helpful tips. Well, holy shit. That is incredible. Well, congrats on killing Ludwig. That's great. Many of them spawn in red if you get Gravelorded. Good God. Well, that is a sobering thought. Giant spike man with 2 pants. Oh shit, I was looking at chat. I almost got bamboozled. This is the second one next to the normal one. When Gravelorded, that sounds bad. That sounds bad enough. Too bad Gravelording doesn't exist. Do a New Game Plus dried finger run so we can Gravelord you? Oh dear. That sounds so mean. I'll put that in a potential to-do list of stream things. Back in the days, New Game Plus was the norm. Well, those days are long in the past, I think. Can you warp to this bonfire? Or am I gonna have to walk all the way back here? Actually, yeah, no, I did want to, I think. Yes, okay. Then we can, warp. I wanna go talk to Gao. Oh, Daniel's TikTok on GIF. Oof. Unfortunately, few people want to play a 12-year-old game twice through with no new additions on the second go-around. That is... yeah, that's fair. All DLC bonfires are warpable. Okay. I'm not sure, like... I think I will... oh, holy shit. Nope. 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 I warped to the wrong bonfire. No big deal, I think. No big deal, I think. I'll just walk. No. No. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Why am I turning around? Bemused, were you here last night when I beat the Sanctuary Guardian? That might inform you as to why I'm turning around. No. Fun pool.
Strike if there's anything
Oops.
I can do. Never hesitate to ask.
Didn't know she would have new dialogue. I don't have any repair powder. Not a big deal, I'm not using a katana.
From a time far, far ahead.
Just go in there and kill them? Fuck you, Bemused.
But I know that
No.
I must not.
Absolutely
The perils of
not.
our time are overwhelming enough.
Township bonfires right by Gal.
May the flame-
Yeah, you're right. I'm like all kinds of turned around and befuddled, I think. Do something like Sekiro. After you complete the game once, you should have the option to start any subsequent games, New Game Plus. Did Sekiro do that? I don't remember that. That would actually be pretty nice, if there's actually differences in New Game Plus. Unfortunately, DS1 does have differences in New Game Plus. They're just locked behind a multiplayer feature. DS2 obviously does, but DS2 has its own thing going on. It's kind of what Kuro's Charm debuff does. Okay. Interesting. I have never done a Kuro's Charm playthrough. I think it's going on 6 years since I played Sekiro, actually. That's something else I want to do on stream someday. On top of the chip damage on imperfect deflects. Yeah, I know about that.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
To you, it's the norm. I suspect that you have played Sekiro a lot more than I have. He sells these way, way cheaper than Chester does. We'll go ahead and buy those. No chunks. That's unfortunate and kind of sad, but okay. Chester is a scammer? No kidding.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
Oh, I bought a bunch of stuff from Chester. But I had a bunch of souls that I was going to lose otherwise, or just throw away otherwise.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hares to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
Okay.
Farewell.
I'm not sure
Farewell.
what it takes to get him to shoot at Calamite, but we can maybe get to that after we've killed Manus. You respect Chester's hustle. Okay. He's from the future, so he's used to inflation. Ah, yes. I believe this is the right bonfire. If not, well, luckily for us, loading times in this game are pretty short. Okay, this is the right bonfire. This is the right way, yeah. Very dark. Do I have the... you know what? Hold on. Hold on. I should just get rid of those broken straight swords, to be honest. This menu starts to fall apart when you have a lot of stuff. No, keep that. Okay. Just to be sure. Oh, I made the Isolith Catalyst. Now we should be good. Yeah. I am medium rolling, though. That's not... You know what? That does pretty much nothing. I don't care. 3-ish pre-seeded enemy placements that are randomized every new game cycle. That could also be interesting. Honestly, I think that would be really good for, say, like, mimics. Randomizing what chests are and are not mimics would go a long... I mean, yeah, no, I think that would be really interesting. Prism stones scattered about. Red eyes glowing in the darkness. I didn't kindle that one bonfire. I don't have to, because I could just go to Firelink and then warp, but I think I would rather, I think I would much rather just kindle that one bonfire and be done with it. Same map layout, but different thoughtful enemy placements. That would be really interesting, I think. That would go a fair ways to spicing up additional playthroughs. I think the issue is that they just don't have much incentive to do that from a player retention, I guess, standpoint, because most people don't do multiple playthroughs, they just do one and they're done. Oh shit! I forgot about that! It would make co-op a lot more interesting. Ow! How dare you! How dare you! They might want to do more playthroughs if they know it's a different experience. Very true. Very true. It's not my first playthrough of this game, and yet my memory of this cat are, like, non-existent. You know what? Let's follow the cat first. Got a dragon spirit sign at Township. There was one in... Oh, shit. Bye. In Blighttown, the bonfire down at the bottom, if I remember right. Oh, at level 90. That's a little strange, yeah. I guess the Township bonfire is probably the closest. So maybe we can do that one instead then. It all depends on where Manus actually is, because I do not remember. I did start working on a level 44 Pyromancer that I'm going to be using for invasions. And I have already seen, like, 2 evil vagrants on that character, whereas so far I've only seen 1 vagrant on this one, which I thought was interesting. Mac leaving Sif to die. You think I know where I'm going? I'm lost, alright? Only the cat had led you to something. An elevator that went somewhere I've already been? Why would I want to go somewhere I've already been? That makes no sense. Alright. Fine, we'll go back to the elevator. Well, is it the elevator? There's something over here that I missed. Does not look like it. I doubt there's anything up here. I should know, though, because this is not my first time playing, you know? Wonder what those messages say. I don't know, I have a habit of not reading messages, but I guess we'll go look. Could be an illusory wall there. Streamer once again ignores online feature meant to entice environmental interaction. True. Very true. I'm not even gonna read them. Almost Bloodborne. Oh, yeah, the one in the nightmare. Yeah. The one that just leaves your camera behind. Not even close. Okay, great. What do I do? Do I just stand here? Amazing. Cleansing Great Shield. I guess we should read the description, huh? The steel great shield used by Knight Artorias, who succumbed to the Abyss. Artorias, deeply scarred by the Abyss, used this to form a barrier to protect his compatriot Sif. Although this drained the shield, its magic defense remains high. So it does. Can't believe Sif stole his master's shield and left him for dead? Did you, like, not read the description of the shield, Loba? My goodness. So quick to blame the animal. That is incredible. Hi there. There's a lot of humanity floating out there. I mean, an illusory floor that disappears when I walk on it and will send me to my death. When I try to approach these humanity, I'm sure of it. Yeah, this is a ridiculous amount of humanity I'm picking up. I guess it's the end of the game, so they're kind of like, go nuts. Excuse me. Help me. That does not look lethal. So I guess we're gonna drop down there. Well, hold on. What does this bloodstain say? Bloodstain says do a running jump. Don't just walk down like I was going to. Gotcha. Is that a shiny? Ooh, that floor looks a little suspicious. That is a shiny. How do I get to it? I guess we'll figure that out. We did have... Oh dear. I think it was this way. Yeah. We do have this, which might be leading to whoever that shiny was. Hard to say, because I don't see the shiny anymore. Let's top off just to be safe. Ah, this is probably it. Well, that's probably Manus. Alright, I don't know if this is Manus or not. But in the off chance that it is... This is Patrick? Oh, my bad. Foolish of me to assume things. my goodness, what was that? Whoa, Twitch chat lied? This is Manus, father of the Abyss. It's not Patrick, it's not Hemis. Oh, yay. Oh, yay! My damage is so good! Yay! This was 7 humanity as well. That's concerning. I have no idea what is happening. Cool, you're just doing this back again. I don't get it, but okay. I guess I shouldn't have healed there. So I do no damage. Can't really afford to take damage because I don't recognize the healing windows. Hey, look at that. Gotta heal. Okay, that's his big flailing attack. I don't know how to avoid it. If I heal, he's gonna punish. Okay. He decided to just let me. Sure. This is so great. This is so great. I love it. Healing right after he does that is not the play. He will follow up with something. Most of the time. I'm reasonably certain this guy has a phase 2 as well, so like this is not even as bad as he gets. At least only the first hit does real damage. Makuda healing right after saying that he shouldn't be healing after getting hit by that. Classic. Well, we've got him down by 1/5. And I don't want to use my humanity. Okay. That sucked. What bonfire to kindle? Oh shit. I guess we're just gonna kindle this one because I'm here and I don't care. This will be the more frustrating run back, probably. Township? Yeah, no, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Flame Lurker, Cleric Beast, Lawrence, Demon of Hatred, Stragus. Yeah, he... he does... yeah. Of all of those, though, so far, I have to say Manus is the one I understand the least, which is not shocking, because I guess I fought Manus the least. Well, actually, I have fought Stragus less than Manus even, I think. No, that's not true. That's not true. You might be, but I couldn't tell you who. Because I am also forgetting them. Oh. Hello.
You. Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Sure.
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it. May the Lord guide thee.
If you want the most loot, refuse and then kill her. I don't particularly care, but good to know. This is the wrong elevator. Oh my goodness. Only way to get her set? Then I guess I do have to kill her. Gosh darn. Well, we've already proven I'm a bad person because we went and killed Priscilla, so here we go. Unless she's already gone. That's possible. No, she's not. Can we, oh, wait, no, she is gone. Never mind. Wow. I blew it not once, but twice in under a minute. Absolutely incredible. Alright, is it... It's this one right here, right? I think so. Old school FromSoft moment? Apparently. It's fascinating that this elevator is so fast. And yet, the camera doesn't have difficulty keeping track of your character while you're on it. Whereas that one in, I don't remember if it's the Nightmare of... I don't remember which nightmare it is. I don't remember the name of the nightmare. I know which nightmare it is. But it struggles to follow your character in that game so hard. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. It probably unloaded and then reloaded the area. Murgos, yes, that's it. Thank you. Elevator cameras actively got worse in Bloodborne for no reason. I'm not knowledgeable enough to say for no reason, but from my perspective, it does appear to be for no reason, so yeah. It is really bizarre. DS2 does have a strangely small amount of elevators. I had no idea this arena was so big. On those elevators you can take crits. That's true. That is true. I tried rolling. Didn't. Why did I do more damage there? What did I hit? I have no idea. Okay. I don't like the border of this arena and how it really messes with the camera. Or it obscures the camera, it doesn't mess with the camera. That was not the time to I'm gonna pop another few humanities so we hit 10. Oh, that might kill me. That's gonna kill me, I think. Just barely doesn't. Maybe a nice window to heal there. Very generous of them. I did like 138 damage or something on one hit earlier. I have no idea how I did that, because it was not a heavy. Instability frames? I guess. Not really sure how I put him into instability frames. Unless he gets instability frames after certain attacks or something. Okay, I just did 200-ish damage to him that hit, I think. Or I'm crazy. I might be fucking crazy. Was definitely a time to heal. Good job, Makuta. Good job. I'm always crazy? Well, thank you. Welcome in. 576. Hope you're well. Forgot he has magic pew-pews. Right! I guess we could pop that humanity in here. We have to pick up the bloodstain anyways. Let's find a window for it. This is not the window for it. That was the window for it! Incredible! Doing 3 more damage. Oh my goodness. Fine. I'm doing 2 more damage now. Sorry, no, another 3. I'm silly. I should, tempted to try and block that with my weapon. Don't heal, Makuta! Oh, I fucking queued it! But he did no damage somehow, because he hit me with his legs going up or something. You gonna let me get this one? No, I'm dead. Okay. 15 Estus and 5 Humanity, but we did it. Holy shit. Oh boy. Nice. Second try. I think I played that terribly, to be honest. I think I could have done that a lot better. But, second try. Let's go. Okay, so we have Calamite left, and then Gwen. Left-handed boss moment. So what do I need to do to get Gao to shoot down Calamite so I can actually fight him? Now that you have beaten Manus, you are generally supposed to stand at middle distance for that fight. I see. Welcome, Stochastic. Hope you're well. He barely did his magic stuff. I noticed that. Go died. Okay. And I was kind of surprised by that, because I know my first playthrough, he used his magic a lot. Now, what I think I have to go this way to go down to the valley. You don't have to die. Okay. I had to see him in the valley, though, one way or another. Do it again with straight sword hilt? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Just wait for him to appear and then go now. Okay. Hello, dogs. Or dog, singular. Oh, I have poise, that's right. Small amount of poise, but poise. Well, can you level it up? I would assume it does more than 2 if you level it up, but maybe not. Okay, we'll see if that was good enough. Phase 3 Manus? Oh shit. You're right, I'm back here. Oh no! Yeah, I forgot to rest at the bonfire in Township. That's fine though. Let's just rest at this one real quick. We're sitting on 185,100 souls, and I don't have anything to do with them short of level up. Eh. Not looking forward to Calamite, to be honest, because the sound he makes during one of his attacks is genuinely obnoxious to me.
Well, thou's come again. This is a surprise. I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias,
Have I already heard this dialogue?
threatens to devour our entire land of Ulasil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making. Now, do not mistake my words.
More or less,
cherish
yes.
my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder?
Whoops, didn't mean to smash through that, but that's fine. Okay, I guess that was not good enough. We have to go see Calamite again. Awesome. You know what? This will be faster, I think. We have a bunch of them, so let's just go ahead and use them. I don't know why I'm messing with the bonfire. We don't have to. I don't have to warp. We're just gonna walk straight to the destination. It's pretty close. How to get to the point of straight from the area with fire for it to count. Okay. Noted. I am fully expecting this fight to be, let me phrase that. I'm fully expecting this sword to perform poorly in the fight, but we'll see. I can always resort to my bow if I have to. I would rather not. Nice pivot. If I die, I die. It's not a big deal. Go into the arena, then we'll go into the arena. Okay. Wasn't sure. Thou merely heard and saw the dragon, and not felt the scorching of his breath. Go away from me, peasant. I do not trifle myself with stories told to children before they go to sleep. Yeah, it is a little... Oh, okay. It is a little silly, but, you know. Here we are. Look at all this shiny stuff. Definitely no dragons here. Okay. If that didn't cut it, well, that's just unfortunate, because we are going to have an ad break in a couple of minutes, and I do want to stretch my legs, refill my water, and maybe even refill my coffee. But let's go talk to Gao. Let's see if that made the cut or not. Shall we? I am looking forward to doing Pyromancy in DS2. I am not looking forward to not having a Pyromancer starting class, though. That's kind of lame.
Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing the duress?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Of course. Yes.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness?
Yes,
I've
indeed.
taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
This is true metal. But I am not going to beeline straight for No Man's Wharf. I'm probably going to do Cardinal Tower first. great arrow? Super ultra great arrow?
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
I think you're in the wrong stream, Metal. Well, I tried. Good luck. That would, that'd be lame. Just try again, dude. But he didn't miss, so we're all good. We do have ads coming up in just a moment, though, so I will be taking a quick break. I'm gonna just hop down here. The OG Rusty. I did have that thought. I won't lie. I was hearing Rusty go, "I won't miss." So you're not wrong there. All right, chat. I will be back in just a few moments. I'm gonna let these ads play, refill my water. I think I will make another cup of coffee, and most important of all, well, the water is most important, but additionally, I will stretch my legs. Give me just a few minutes. Alright, I am back. And I do believe that we have ourselves a dragon to kill. Has anyone been checking out Marathon? Is it actually good? I have not been. I don't have any interest in it, personally. But I know Fala has been. I think he's been streaming it the last couple days. I said it again. Oh no. I know when he was trying out the beta, or whatever that was, that he seemed to like it. But I haven't heard much of the game outside of when they've been streaming it. They, not he. That's my bad. If the Quaylite Fury Sword does not work out, we might have to figure out a different weapon for this. Hopefully it'll work out. That's too late. Hello there. Yeah, this is not good damage. It's workably bad. Oh, yeah, I was about to say. Bad roll. Once is not the play. Play was way further ahead than it looks. Dodge that earlier than you think, Bakuda. Can't tell, okay. Wasn't sure if he was doing his roll into that, maybe? This isn't Dark Souls 3. Hitting the head doesn't do more damage. Or maybe it does, and I was hitting his neck. Okay. Oh, shit. Brave Makuta. Yeah, that's it! Oh my god, I hate that sound so much. Attack? Yeah, kinda. Roll the other way. Wow, that did no damage. On me. I should have realized that was what he was doing, because it was pretty obvious, actually. Oh, I go for an R2 and then it just misses. Ow. Terribly surprising. No! Fuck. Alright, fair enough. Now we have to do it all over again with a weapon that's not doing particularly good damage. Yay! Yeah, I haven't played GU. That is a Monster Hunter game I would like to play, though. And it did take me a bit to get into Monster Hunter. I played Freedom Unite on the PSP as my first Monster Hunter. Could not get into it, so I stopped pretty quickly. And it wasn't until World that I tried again, when they gave it out free for Plus during COVID. And it did take me a while to, like, actually get comfortable with the game and decide that, yeah, I like this. I stuck with it longer than I would have otherwise, probably, because I was playing it with siblings. Yeah, I am unsurprisingly maybe not a fan of the fish type monsters that we've got, that I have fought, which is pretty much just the ones in World. funny guy, going for 4 R1s in a row. Oh my goodness, this damage. So good. Did I say good? I mean, shit. It feels terrible. This is a max level weapon doing double-digit damage. This is also DS1, which, I guess, I don't know. Maybe damage numbers aren't as big in this game as some of the other games. No, I am not comparing it to Elden Ring. You've seen worse and better? Oh, I believe it. Ow. Dodge that early, Makuta. Yeah, I was told that, and it has been my experience so far. I was doing like 80 damage per hit to Artorias. I was barely hitting triple-digit damage with Manus. Against the normal enemies in the level, it wasn't a problem. I was doing what felt like normal damage. But the bosses definitely feel like they punish elemental damage pretty hard. Bad heal, Makuta. Dodge early! I can't dodge. I'm stuck with my flasking animation. Oh my goodness. Fuck. Whee! Now I take double damage, or something like that. It's awesome! My ears get punished, and I get punished in game. I love it. Genius! I dodged! Where's the tail cut? It's not happening, sorry. For this damage? You kidding me? Oh, fuck me. You not, please, ever do that again. I get that FromSoft wants to have a lasting impression on your life after you play this game, but that is just not the way to do it. Out of a dodge. Feel a bit dicey at times. 2, I miss. It's fascinating, really. No! I have no idea. Because I was not on the Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring development team. Nor nor did the people who did that particular kind of stuff take part in any interviews, I think. You can only make assumptions, and maybe some educated guesses. Non-scaling weapons have issues with weapon matchmaking. That is an excellent point, actually. So we've gotten relatively close. Oh, why do I stumble with words so often? We've gotten close, both times so far. And if I wasn't using an elemental weapon, I'm pretty confident we would have had this first try. But that is not the conditions under which we are operating, so we have not, in fact, gotten him yet. Let me get my souls. I didn't dodge because he jumped way off to the side, so I was like, that won't hit me. My mistake. You gonna do your... Fuck. This heal's probably gonna get punished. Dodge early. Blindsided me? Indeed. Dodged too early. Not sure what the dodge timing on that is. Oh, fuck you! Maybe it's just dodge with my positioning. Right. I thought I mix that move up with his grab attack, which is funny because grab attack has that really nasty sound attached to it. To know what the thought process was behind such a piercing noise. Like adding, yeah. That is, it's just not okay. really should have died there. That was such a bad heal. I'm gonna give Gwen without parries an attempt. But I'm not going to commit to no parry. As I recall, Gwen does extremely big damage. How many eyes does Calamite have? I believe it's only 2. Well, now it's none. As I recall, the glowing thing on his head that is lighting up and trying to murderize your ears is not an eye, but I could be mistaken. We got it! Nice! 3. I see. Well, I was wrong, it seems. How incomprehensible that is. Me. Makuta 1213. Wrong. Okay, so that took us, what, 3-4 tries? I stopped counting after 2. That was not as bad as I remember it being, outside of the ear-piercing shriek, which is honestly, what I remember being bad. Why 1213? There is honestly no deep meaning behind it. If I'm not mistaken, it was because Makuta was taken on PSN. Shocking, I know. And it was like 12:13 in the morning, so 12:13. That's not an item, right? That's just like a flower or something. Must be my zip code. Oh yes, definitely. That's my zip code. Okay, let's go talk to Gao. Well, all right, but let's be sane. We have 27 homeward bones. Let's use one. Nine out of 10 doctors agree that that was a bad heal. In your ideal action RPG, would have a system of static power levels like Sekiro. Think like a modifier to whatever attack rate you have. You only get it from killing main bosses. That doesn't sound bad to me. I mean, it worked in Sekiro.
Why? Thou hast defeated Calamite?
I'm sure you could maybe find some issues with it, but on a surface level examination, at least it sounds fine to me.
Will never take to the skies again. Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At thy twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
1 second, chat. I am sorry. Okay. Hold on, wait. Now, okay. Need to finish the scaling algorithm bullshit. We go back to trying to game dev. Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Alright, now we're gonna reload the area because I'm not sure what happens here. If he dies in the typical From Software way, or if he's just gonna sit here and carve his carvings forever. One way or another, though. Okay.
There comes, there is always a
We're gonna go,
farewell.
take a swing at Gwen. He just chills? Well, I am honestly not at all upset with that. Because so many From Software NPCs just die. It's different, somehow. There are plenty of them who don't die as well, but you can kill him for armor. Yes, I know you can kill him for armor. I'm not going to. I think I did do that on my last playthrough, but we're not doing that here. But what if he enjoys it? What if he enjoys carving wood? Hmm? Where am I trying to go again? I'm trying to go to... Firelink, Anor, Chamber, Dark Moon. Oh, wait. It's a Firelink. Right. Alright. Will he enjoy it forever? I have no idea. But it's not my call to make, alright? I mean, I guess it kind of is, but... Excuse me. Wait. No, I don't want to talk to you. I think I need to go to the Abyss. I'm not quite sure, but we'll find out. I could stand to put some of these rings away. Let's do that. He's not undead, his life is finite. Oh. Well then, yeah, why it's not gonna be forever. You can just jump down the hole? Okay, then we'll go ahead and do that after this. We'll hold on to these, I guess. Finite? I'm relatively sure it is, but now you're making me double guess myself, and I hate you for that. Finite. Well, fine. Jeez. Hope you're right. How do I pronounce infinite? Infinite.
You could not.
I'm sure that's wrong too. And you know what? That's fine by me. Are you challenging the English language, 576? Because that's a dangerous thing to do. If you take the N out of infinite, then you pronounce it finite, not finite. Because English, yes. Well, you are from a place that makes a bit more sense, maybe. Kiln of the First Flame, huh? probably a fair bit more than 3, but yes. I would expect Black Knights to be a lot more resistant to fire damage. Hey, look, another Black Knight sword. Last chance to suck all the NPCs of their humanity. Okay, this is true. I don't care. If we do that New Game Plus playthrough on stream someday, it's going to be with a different character entirely, I suspect. Funny story that. Siegmeyer happened to die in Isolith because I fucked it up. So unfortunately, no. We did go to the Great Hollow, but, well. Feels bad. Another Black Knight sword. Oh my gosh, if only I had 3 arms. Then I could, trio wield them. Oh my gosh. That is so incredible sounding. Let's go. That's right, I did get a Black Knight Greatsword. So far we've gotten a Black Knight Greatsword twice, Black Knight Sword thrice, no halberd, no Great Axe. Which is a shame, because at the start of the playthrough I was considering the Great Axe. Obviously, it was not going to be a sure thing, because there's no guarantee you're going to get it. We didn't get it, but I had already decided to use this weapon by that point. Hey! Black Knight Great Axe. Will we get the halberd? Well, look at that. See, I have this funny feeling that you're wrong, Loba. No shield. Very true, we did not get the Black Knight shield. I'm not sure if I should be using, I'm not sure if he does more fire or more physical here. But he's not doing anywhere near as much damage as I remember him doing, so I must have been wearing the Calamity Ring or something when I fought him on my first playthrough. So I definitely leveled Vitality on my first playthrough. I thought double healing might be a mistake there. Oh! That was supposed to be a kickflip! Boo! Alright, that was actually... yeah. Win. Hard boss. Truly. Now we walk away, right? I forget. For the Dark Lord ending, we do not like Hellfire, correct? Or am I thinking DS2? I think I'm thinking DS2. We'll try walking away. Fun fact, in your region we make a kind of pasta called agnolotti al plen. I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation there, and I do apologize for that. Or homeward bound away. We'll just walk away. I think it's just that he's even easier when you parry.
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let calf and Fram
Really?
serve your highness. We are
Wow.
here to serve your highness.
What, you don't like those black, soulless eyes, Bemused? They don't inspire confidence as your new Dark Lord? Really? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Caith and Frampt, and Caith 2, and Caith 3, and Caith 4, etc., and Frampt 2, Frampt 3, etc. serve as your guide. Well, that was a good time. I think I did not enjoy Sanctuary Guardian. Surprise, surprise. I don't know how much of my dislike was influenced by the fact that I had been streaming for 11 hours straight at that point. But yeah, that was not fun. Otherwise, no, Dark Souls 1's fun. It's a good time. The world is, I think, still, unsurprisingly, kind of unmatched in some of From's more recent games. Like, don't get me wrong, I like some of the Legacy Dungeons in Elden Ring quite a lot. But, yeah, no. The level of interconnectivity in the world in this game is really, really good. Some say it's a good game. Some do say that, yes. I would go so far as to say that it has aged pretty okay. It's very obviously a dated game. Well, alright. I might be extremely biased in saying this, though. I do have to acknowledge, I might be very, very biased when I say that it feels like it has aged pretty well. It is noticeably aged. It's from a different era of gaming than, today. Shocking. It still feels good to me, though. As someone who played it for the first time in 2017, and I think most people would have said that the game felt dated in 2017, so, whatever. Yeah, no, I had fun. I still, to this day, have somehow never done a playthrough with a Black Knight weapon. Maybe that will change in the future. Probably not. No, probably yes. I do genuinely want to use the Black Knight Great Axe. Will I, though? Now, that's an entirely separate matter. Blah, blah, blah. Makuta keeps yapping. No. Dark Souls 1 is a good time. It has a very nostalgic quality to it, I would say. Probably due to it feeling a bit older than it is. It kind of felt like an older game even in 2011 when it came out, I would say. Probably. I would say Demon's Souls did, back when it came out in 2009. Time for Invader build and then Dried Finger run. Invader build is happening off stream, but I will definitely stream some invasions. I agree with that 100%, Stowe. I have been saying that since the days of Dark Souls 3, even. I am all for there being engaging bosses, but, like, I don't like that being the focus of the game. I really appreciated, like, I got into the Souls games through Demon Souls on the PS3. I played it way after it came out, back in late 2014. But I really enjoyed. I enjoyed it enough that I stuck around. Demon Souls does not really have what you would call good bosses. I really appreciated, though, that the levels themselves were dangerous. If you didn't respect them.
Brands the undead.
And DS1 largely follows that.
And in this land,
DS2 kind of does, but it's shifting more to the boss side of things. And then, obviously, Dark Souls 3 has shifted very heavily towards the bosses, and Elden Ring just takes that further.
they are locked away to await the
Elden Ring
end
does
of
have
the
bosses I like. Moog is a boss I really like enough so that I like him enough that I look forward to the fight.
This is your fate.
Melania can be fun, but Melania does have some problems. Those are the two that really stand out to me, I think, at the moment. But Shadow of the Erdtree bosses were... They were what they were. I had fun with Mesmer and Rilana. Though I wouldn't call either boss particularly difficult, if you know what you're doing. I would not say I necessarily know what I'm doing, but they are very beatable. As a matter of fact, if you know what you're doing, they're very, very easy to beat. But anyways, Midra's cool, but Midra is a bit, yeah, he's Midra. I personally really do not like PCR. I really do not like PCR. Yeah, that is Midra's issue. One of Midra's issues. Bale, I am still Team Midir was a better dragon fight, but Midir is also, not particular. I understand why a lot of people don't like Midir, because once you understand the fight, he's pretty one note. I don't like Bale much either. But Egon salvages that fight for me pretty massively in terms of vibes. Meter has all the artistic creativity to her and none of the fun. I think I would agree with that, but I really need to revisit some of the Elden Ring bosses. The issue is, what I'm planning on doing for my next Elden Ring playthrough is somewhere between level 60 and 80, and for a lot of the DLC bosses, that's probably going to be a bit under-leveled for me, for my skill level. So I don't know that I'll I'll develop a fair opinion of them based off of that, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Optimal way to fight Meter is with a stopwatch going, because the obnoxious super attack is on a timer. I had no idea. That's actually mind-blowing to me. Huh. Stance-breaking attacks are way too OP in Elden Ring. Honestly, if you know what you're doing, and it's not hard to figure it out, I would agree with that. It is very, very easy to stance break most of the bosses in Elden Ring. Divine Beast is almost sub-dance rate. If Divine Beast didn't have the lightning phase, I would have a higher opinion of it. But it has the lightning phase, so my opinion of it is kind of It's a cool boss. It's very, very stylistic, and I do like that. That's a different Divine Beast. We don't talk about that one. We do not talk about that one. Yeah, no, 1 second, chat. 1 second, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Phase skip line, level 1 multiple times, no idea how to fight ice or wind phase. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know that I have any tips. It's been... a year and a half since I've made a build in Elden Ring. Maybe a little more recent than that, but definitely going on a year at least. And I don't even know if I got to the DLC on my last character. Killed PCR with Bloody Infused Fiend's Arm in under 2 minutes after trying him for 12 or more. Well, Metal, if you're talking about what I think you are, the Bleed Infused Fiend's Arm, whatever that weapon's actually called, is very silly, shall we say. And I actually had a very easy time beating PCR with the Sunflower. A bizarrely easy time. And yes, there were lots of stance breaks, but it just didn't feel right to me. The Death Knights are... they're interesting. They don't really stand out to me either way. But they're a bit interesting. I see. What is my honest thoughts on the Lamenter boss? I don't much care for it. But it feels like a certified From Software gimmick boss. That one actually kinda gave me, I can't really pinpoint what game, but that kinda gave me earlier, like, somewhere between Demon Souls and DS2. Demon Souls, DS1, DS2, gimmick boss. Not that I can think of any gimmick bosses in 2. I'm sure there's like 1,000 of them, though. It is an interesting gimmick boss. I don't hate it, but I don't much care for it either. What about the memorable Jory? Fuck Jory. Nobody... No. No. I don't like Jory. Jory just sucks. Puddle Dragon Cinesax? Here's my opinion of Puddle Dragon Cinesax. I run past her every time if I have any need to go fight Bale. And I don't typically fight the Ghost Flame Dragons anymore because there's not much of a point. Unless I need the Somber Ancient Smithing Stones. The Somber Slab, whatever it's called. Warp to each boss fog and feel you miss nothing. That's not my style, but I understand. The shadow... Oh, my... Okay, yes, I remember. Yes, that's the death... That's the Ghost Flame Dragon that has the entire army camp assaulting it. But as soon as one Tarnished rolls on through, you're the primary target for the dragon and all of the soldiers. Yeah. That sucks. Also, massive slope. Massive incline. Have fun. Elevation has done nothing wrong to the combat mechanics in these games. I think I do genuinely still have an overall positive opinion on Shadow of the Erdtree. I enjoyed exploring it a lot more than I did base game Elden Ring, I think. But it does have some low points for sure. Some very noticeable ones even. Guys, we fun in Night Rain. There was surprisingly little from Shadow of the Erdtree and Night Rain. I'm not even commenting on weapons or spells. We have the Divine Beast Warrior, the Nightmare Spinny Man, I don't remember the name of the Ascetics. We have the Demi-Human Sword Master. The Hippo and the Golden Hippo. And is that it? I feel like there's more, but not much more, if more. No DS2 boss? There's DS2 bosses in Night Rain. What are you talking about? Unless you mean in the Night Rain DLC, but I don't think I was, I don't think I specified Night Rain DLC. I think I specified Night Rain overall, the entire game, DLC included. I did like the execution of Smelter Demon in Night Rain. I really liked that he would go from normal Smelter to blue Smelter. That was cool. Smelter Demon simply isn't nearly as fun now that he can't embed you in the level geometry. He's honestly, outside of the going from red to blue Smelter, he's not that interesting. He's still Smelter. He's very, very, very basic. They had to give him a much more massive death or damage field to make him at least somewhat dangerous. His moveset could have used maybe a bit of touching up in Night Rain, I think. Maybe. No new ones came with the DLC. Did we get any new DS1, 2, or 3 bosses in the DLC? Because I don't offhand recall that we did. Nameless was already base game, so was the Dancer. Artorias, right. Artorias and the Demon Prince. Right, how could I forget? How could I forget? Artorias, who is a bit of a menace, at least when I played last, and the Demon Prince, who I thought was probably one of the better fits for Night Rain out of DS3, because at least I am of the opinion that that's a pretty good boss. Ava could have been nice. Possibly, yeah. One of Ava's gimmicks, if I remember right, is increased durability damage to your weapon when you hit her, and there is no durability in Night Range, so that would kind of be missing, but... Lud and Zolin plus Ava. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. It's kind of funny that Night Rain is now the best place to fight Artorias because his AI functions in the entire arena. That is kind of funny, yeah. Alright, I gotta figure out, how am I gonna do this? I kind of want to... Or all 7 beasts from Ivory King. All 7 beasts from Ivory King? There were just the 3, weren't there? Or were there 4 more mentioned that we never could fight? Ah, the invisibility gimmick, right. That would have been something. That would probably would have been one of the more interesting things to pull from DS2. Though, we did not get much from DS2. Smelter Demon, Freya... I think there's one more. Am I crazy for thinking that? I might be crazy for thinking that, but I think there's one more. But it's slipping my mind. No? Okay, so Smelter and Freya. Amazing. Freya was an okay fit. Decent, even, maybe. Given the fact that she's kind of a boss with two fronts. Though I don't remember the execution very well. Red Smelter and Blue Smelter? It's just Red Smelter / Blue Smelter, yes. Smelter does spend a lot of time bumbling around. He's slow. I'm kind of surprised about that as well. Pursuer would have been probably they could have sped him up a little bit and he would have been a more difficult boss than Smelter, I think. But I guess Smelter does have the big damage radius thing going, which kinda works better in a co-op game. Or as a raid. There are no raids that aren't Night Lords, though, if I'm not mistaken. They should have a double Sanctuary Guardian fight in Night Rain. Honestly, I would actually, as much as I think I hate that boss, the solo Sanctuary Guardian, I think so. Because my main complaint with the Sanctuary Guardian is it does not feel like it fits in the game with Dark Souls 1 movement. But I also don't really understand the boss very well, so if I learned it more, maybe I would change my mind. Morgott does what Pursuer does and better. Yeah, I suppose. I think... No, it's actually kind of hard for me to judge balance and Night Rain, because some runs are so freaking crazy. Sanctuary Guardians made a glass for the player base who would not have seen the rest of the DLC. I died to Sanctuary Guardian more than I did to Calamite and Manus combined, I think. Oh shit, we have ads that are coming up. This is a good time for me to step away and stretch my legs, I think. And when I come back, I will hopefully have figured out what we're going to do regarding splitting up the stream so that we have a separate Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 VOD, but we'll see. Give me a few minutes. But the ads are over, thank goodness. What we're going to do, I think, I'm going to just end the stream. And I'm going to take another break. It's only going to be like 5 or so minutes. I need to find my Dark Souls 2 disc because, yeah, I have physical discs. Oh my goodness. For some of my games, anyways. I should have more. And we'll, I need to see if I have a save slot on my primary account. I don't really feel like going through the effort of setting up stuff in my alt. Or, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I should be back extremely soon, though. Probably no more than 5 minutes. Maybe less than that, even. I really don't know. But yeah, we will begin Dark Souls 2. Probably going to be doing a Pyromancer. 99% sure we'll be doing a Pyromancer. Yeah. The Chosen Undead has canonically had an inner monologue ruminating about bosses all this time. Very true. But even though this is not technically the end of the stream, just in case for whatever reason I can't start the stream, for example, say Comcast decides to suddenly and inexplicably go out all of a sudden. Thank you to everyone for being here, for chatting, for lurking. Thank you to Style and Venom for the raids. I should be on again tomorrow if I'm not on again in 5 minutes. With Dark Souls 2, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow, but I'll know more about that later today, so we'll leave that alone. Yeah, give me a few minutes, guys. Shouldn't be too long.